Alright folks, the deck is Tony Fatigue Warlock. The goal of the deck is to draw through our deck, reduce the cost of cards with Ruined Mithril Rod so that we can work our way towards an empty deck with Tony King of Piracy that we can then follow up with either Augmented Elekk or Tamsin Roame and a few copies of Curse of Agony so that the opponent immediately starts taking fatigue damage. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle or here on YouTube. Welcome, Vulata. Zig, hello.
Wow, it's Twitch Stream Tuesday.
Yeah, that sounds a little bit better than Thursday, doesn't it? Thank you, Karen. What's this all about? Is this like a Battlegrounds thing? Seems to be. Alright. I gotta make sure not to hit Legend today. If I can avoid it.
Nazor versus Valera.
Alright, we got ourselves a Rouge. I really do want to keep the Rod, but it might be a bit too greedy if they're Pirate. If they're Kingsbane, it's probably a little bit easier just because they're slower to get online. This definitely helps support the Rod keep though, so. Alright. No turn 1 probably means Kingsbane. Like, this could be a Shiny Finder or an Instrument Tech turn for them. Yeah.
You shinies.
I'm really sorry to hear that, gentlemen. I know that's a extraordinarily tough time, but
Well,
I'm glad my content could help
Hello
you.
at Roffle. How have you been?
Even in a small way. So, I'm really sorry to hear that again. Thank you, Tassless, for the 44 months. I've been pretty good. How have you been? Let's just go ahead and do that. I could have used the Drain Soul there, but then I would be down a card. Oh. Okay. I don't know if that's better for me or not. Does mean the Defile actually does something. This is a lot less terrifying than it otherwise would be. Alright, I don't think we need both Elekks, so let's make a spider tank here. Especially since it no longer dies to the weapon. They might have a harmonic moo or harmonic hip hop, and that's why they held back the weapon swing. Oh my god. I guess this explains how they missed the pirate. Yeah, happy to hear that, Tassless. Thank you again for the 44 months. That's an incredibly long time. But glad you made it. Ouch. Well, that does 18 damage. Alright, this is the opening for the Rod. This is why I wanted to develop ahead of the Rod, and then we can start getting some cost reduction thanks to the Scourge Supplies. Who needs Pirate? This guy's got Gross Liquid. Is this a bomb deck? Sort of, but instead of bombs, we're causing some agony. My god. Why not just become Kingsbane at this point? Alright. Let's start here. Probably needs to be this. Everything else is kind of a combo piece. fine. I mean, pretty soon I can just kind of start burning cards, right? I've got a pretty full combo. I just need to draw through the rest of my deck. Welcome, Towncar. Devin, hello. Okay, so probably just like Tamsin, do some healing. Yeah. Tamsin into Drain Soul, into probably just play the Soularium as well.
You know nothing of death. Allow me to
Do overdraw one card here, but that shouldn't matter. Okay. Then, since I drew the second one, I can actually... Oh, no, this costs too much. There's a decent chance I can just combo next turn.
Hey Roffle, after almost 4 years of being here, I finally could finish the task you ordered me to do on day 1. I found out of Armor's last name. Check your DM for the reveal.
Finally! Finally! Thank you, Janae. Alright, so what we can do is go here.
Hello, Mr.
Here.
Roffle. I forgot to turn in my homework, but I have a question. Is now a good time to get into Wild, or would it be better to wait until the big changes go through in the summer?
It's tough to say without knowing what the changes are, but like the longer you wait, the further behind you get, and like the barrier of entry is the hardest part of getting into Wild. So, if you're interested, I mean, now is, I guess, as good a time as any, I would say. But thank you, Carbon Nation, for the
haven't heard of me.
bits. Alright, we're just gonna 360 no scope YOLO this. Or maybe not. Go in next turn as well. Shouldn't have played the Elekk. Alright, we should be good still. I only mostly botched that. Ooh, that's scary. They don't have that much burst damage left. Another deck hand. Maybe some more weapon buffs. But there was actually lethal there if I had played that out properly. Just from the... like I didn't need to play... the Elekk. Catastrophe.
Soon.
We only take 1 point of fatigue.
Never bring a sword.
It's fine because these don't actually get
Never bring a sword.
might have to hit on this. Okay, we're good. It is in fact lethal, despite my best efforts. Alright, so we go here,
I'm out of cards.
then here, here. And opponent is mega dead. Now we watch the fireworks. it gonna keep going? Oh, unlucky. It turns out we didn't actually need the Elekk for lethal there. Right, because it shuffled 6 extra in, they would have just drawn a natural fatigue card for turn, so. Watching that was pure agony. Joe, thank you for the 29 months. Again, an extraordinarily long time. Thank you so much.
Well met.
Found out the other day that I've been admitted MP to med school. Let's celebrate W some Bezos bucks.
Hey, thank you so much, Paladin. And congratulations, that's awesome. Well done. Okay. Well, we've got the combo and the cost reduction, so. Neat.
I see you've brought guests.
Okay, well. Got more cost reduction. Maybe the opponent will play a due process or something silly like that. Oh, okay. Well, they still could. We're gonna need a lot of damage this game, though, so probably want both Elekks involved. Go ahead and trade and tap. Just because I want to play the Scourge Supplies after the Rod, because that gets me a guaranteed bit of reduction. The hard part of this game is going to be the not dying part, because I don't really have great ways to heal off of their minions, and kind of do a lot of damage early.
You cannot crack my candy.
Yeah, this is a problem.
Haven't heard of me.
Tamsin is less valuable than the Elekks because the Elekks are guaranteed to shuffle more in, whereas the Tamsin, if the agonies get reduced to 0, I can't actually benefit from the Tamsin on the combo turn. So that was the thought process there. Hey, welcome, Mitch. Today's going pretty well. Yeah, that's a lot of card draw for when I need to start like working into fatigue. Is eventually where I want to go. So it may even just be here and here. Or is that too many cards? Okay. Here. Draws me 5, that's the ideal amount of cards. Deal off of my own minions as well. Oh. Next turn we can play Rod and Soularium. Hey, welcome, Yoa. Okay, I need to be able to survive a Guff turn.
Nobody messes with
That is apparently presently happening. Really just looking for the other Plague of Flames, but is that even going to be enough? Need like the other Touch and Green Soul.
Well
Also
met.
kind of a bad pickup.
Only 4 more months until we've had a premature sub baby. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Wow, indeed. Thank you, American gentlemen.
Armor! Lightly used armor.
Oh god. Didn't get enough cost reduction. I think we're very likely to be dead here. If we don't die, which would be a miracle, we probably win. It's 4 damage.
Reflect in the moonwell.
Wait, did we win? Well, I guess I still have a lot of damage to deal here.
You know nothing of death. Allow me to teach you. I'm almost who stole all my cards.
Fantastic. Threw a little bit too much there.
I must hasten.
Just in case somehow we don't kill them here. There's only 9. That's probably not enough, is it? 10 with the drop return. Losing the second copy of Agony was a pretty big oof.
Almost out of cards. I'm out of cards.
Couple of ticks of fatigue off. That shouldn't matter, right? As long as I guess the hero power keeps them alive. Oh. Ugh.
Magnificent.
Yeah.
Magnificent.
Alright. I mean, losing to the best deck in the format is not really all that telling. Even if they were running cards in the deck.
Nazoth versus Lunara.
Alright, another go.
The song begins.
I feel your roots in the deep, awakening the nightmare.
Is Druid really the strongest in the format? I haven't kept up. Yes. It is still, the questline deck is still outperforming most other decks. Especially since Kingsbane is very popular and questline Druid just absolutely dumpsters Kingsbane. Welcome, Swirly. Yeah, so this is the typical and good build of the deck, unfortunately. Like, it's already a hard enough matchup. What is it? Q into Totem Shaman? I'm not like I don't think Even Shaman is a great matchup for it, but like people have moved off of Even Shaman for whatever reason. Even though that also probably does reasonably well into Kingsbane Rogue. I don't know. It's tough to say without like comprehensive data at the moment.
You cannot crack my carapace. You cannot crack my carapace.
Just gotta take this damage for a turn. It's not worth like half a Plague of Flames. I would rather go Wicked Shipment, draw Plague of Flames. Also, apparently they haven't hit their draw yet, which make them a little bit less intimidating. Oh, never mind. Why do you scientists say the human eye can only see at 5 kilometers, yet I can see the sun? Well, clearly it just means the sun is only 5 kilometers away. Everyone knows that. Probably gotta pitch the second one here. Tamsin. Okay, that could be like a bird or a giant. Especially with this play, it seems likely. But we should get a Defile on that.
You know nothing of death. Allow me to
Or another touch would be fine as well. Alright. Decent read that that's like a giant or an owl, I think.
Break it, you buy it.
I want me to bleed.
I need the catastrophe soon. But at least we have good information about what their hand is until they hit the spread the word. Okay. It's actually not terrible. In terms of cards that I'm concerned about at the moment. I guess Guff is coming down here though, and that's gonna hurt.
Nobody messes with my friends.
Alright, that's a good start. Alright, unfortunately, like, my only bulk draw is Soularium, so... Oh, I guess I've got the other, Shipment into Catastrophe. The good news is, they're in top deck mode.
Speaks through my tunes.
Okay. Can I even play this here? I do 3, 4, 5. I don't think I have a choice. Wait, does that win me the game though? Oh no, the fell rifts are gonna be too much in terms of my board space. Wait. Oh my god! That's so lucky. I could have afforded to draw one, but not the other. I should be lethal. Oh my god. This is so much damage. That was a really, really, really lucky set of draws there. A nice honorable kill, with only 9 fatigue cards left. Augmented Elekk is far and away my favorite card in Hearthstone. It's, yeah, it's up there for me as well. It's pretty fun.
All eyes shall be open.
Probably got to keep the touch just in case of Pirate Rogue, whereas the Vendor... Oof. Kind of like we just don't have 2 cards in our opening hand right now. Fortunately, we have the strongest hero power in the game. Yeah, welcome, Benno.
The pleasure is mine.
And this lack of opening looks more like Kingsbane than Pirates, but we'll see. They could just like drop a cannon here.
Break it, you buy it.
Still looks like a Kingsbane hand. Draws me 3 cards. Still no weapon, unfortunately. First looks like the opposite of a Garrote tech. That's actually pretty accurate, yeah. Okay, they did lose a 1 weapon buff on the mic drop already. And now they've set up a Kingsbane. That's neat. This is the card I've been looking for. Alright, so aside from Tony, we have like a complete combo, so I don't really need to be too concerned about overdraw, other than like exactly Tony.
Don't break it! Break it, you buy it!
It's a cute interaction. I think my ideal would be like a coin Tamsin turn, but there is some inherent risk involved in that because I will overdraw something. But it should only overdraw one card. I go to 8, draw 3. I might have to play this first to ensure that I get enough draw though. Draw for cost reduction, that is. Alright, pretty good pickup, but probably doesn't solve the problem that we're currently facing, does it?
Don't break it! Break it, you buy it!
What if I just heal this turn?
Armor! Lightly used armor!
And we Tamsin next turn. I need to be Soularium first. Just so I can try and hit a Plague of Thorns. Oh, turns out I'm boned.
Break it, you buy it!
Alright, gotta get extraordinarily lucky here. Oh, not even close. I think I was about to turn away. So many rogues. Still probably have to keep as though it's pirate. This deals with the shiny finder at worst. What is this? I think I'm probably better off into Pirate Rogue than I am Kingsbane.
Never bring a sword to a fish fight.
Okay. This is probably fine. Fish. Just gotta go on full defense for a bit. Mark's deck, cool. This is not a deck that came from Mark. That's not as far as I'm aware.
Alright,
Like, first place you see a deck is not necessarily its origin.
met.
Every time Roffle call chat Twitch chat, it feels like mom angrily calling her kid by their full name.
Okay, Twitch chat. Thank you for the 14 months, Sarzy fans.
job's done.
I just want to pave the way for a Rune Mithril Rod turn.
Put your dukes up, small fry. Pirates away!
Blood and plunder.
Would like one Tamsin, please.
I need to know them.
Well met.
Our enemies will meet their ancestors.
That's very thoughtful of you. I hope they enjoy their. That's very kind of you to say about our enemies. We might get to see their ancestors again. Thank you, Newman, for the 4 months.
Look! You shiny.
The direct dark. I know. Was a joke. Alright. Yeah, just YOLO the
I've already met our enemies' ancestors. Moms are ancestors, right?
Close enough, thank you, caller.
We're gonna be rich.
Well met. What is brown and sticky? A stick.
Oh.
Thank you for your videos.
I knew that
They
one.
help me relax during exam times.
And thank you, Case, for the tip. Hope the exams go well. And good luck on them. Thank you for the support. Alright, we hit the instrument attack. We found a class that I didn't even know existed. And certainly hasn't in the first 40 minutes of playing today. Turn 1 Soularium every time. Now we just need to dodge the Mutanus, the Lotheb, and the Dirty Rats. It's simple.
To perfection.
Ultimate Burka. Just kind of need to make hand space at this point.
We're gonna be rich.
Numandina. I give her the tip as well. Turn 1 Soularium, turn 2 Dirty Rat, turn 3 Prava. Yeah, you can't get a stronger curve than that.
Well met.
Fire Runner. I give her the prime. That's obviously their sticky finger.
Don't break it.
Honestly, if they want to spend a 5 mana or make a 5 mana 4/4 into a ruined Mithril Rod, then I'm just kind of fine with it. Fire Runner, thank you for the prime. Could also hold back on the, it might just be the correct line anyway. Just Defile Librarian, and then play this with some card draw so that I ensure that I get at least 1 tick of value off of it. Hey, no worries. Fire Runner, GG.
Nobody move, and no one gets hurt.
And go here. Oh, right. I didn't map that out properly. It's fine. That is insane to me. Give up on the Defile here.
Armor! Lightly used armor!
Alright.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Let's go here, here, here.
How long can this go on? How long can this go on?
Haven't heard of me? You will.
Yeah, that's kind of funny.
Our gift of frost.
This Hearthstone little is like a wing restaurant that doesn't provide wet wipes. Too many sticky fingers.
Well met.
Poncho, thank you for the 5 gifted, and Kali, thank you for the 100 bits. I agree, there are far too many sticky fingers. But I haven't learned my lesson in that I keep just playing decks that hard lose to sticky fingers. Okay. We really need that Tony. Should be able to get it next turn. I draw 3, 4 cards. So next turn should be GG. if the mana works out.
I see you.
Or not.
Your wish is my suggestion.
Fine. Yeah, I lose. Hard to win when you can't play the game. It's extending damage next turn anyway. Yeah, it was gonna be hard to win, but like I had no chance of winning. Oh my god, stop with the rogues!
Shall we dance?
All eyes shall be open.
Everything is a rogue. Alright, let's keep the Scourge Supplies with the guaranteed draw on the weapon. That's a good curve.
Why, hello.
Understand it's a necessary safety valve in a meta for disruption to exist, but really hate decks that are just you don't have cards anymore. Yeah. It's quite frustrating to play against, like, Better Walk Shaman is just kind of hit critical mass of those types of cards where you just, prevent the opponent from playing games. This looks like it could be Mine Rogue, which, as usual, I have... oh, okay. Maybe not.
Don't break it, you buy it.
Reds really don't want me to break their stuff. But Shadowwalk Shaman is just going to hit critical mass of, like,
Quiet.
LOL, you can't play. Because they have pretty much every base covered at this point.
Care to make a wager, friend?
I know all the steps.
Care to make a wager, friend?
Give me that. Look what I want.
Don't break it.
Yeah, I guess we don't have to wait for the Tony. Just let the opponent do the hard work for me. Unfortunately, I don't quite have enough damage, right? This is 6. So, unless they completely empty their deck, in which case they would probably be playing the Grots. Gonna be hard to... like, guarantee kill them. But if I do hit the other Curse of Agony, I might just YOLO it. Although they're overdrawing now, so. Martian, thank you for the raid. Really appreciate that. I hope you had a good stream. We're currently in a matchup between what appears to be Garrote Rogue and anti-Garrote Rogue. In Tony Agony Warlock. But hope you had a good stream. If you guys haven't, do make sure to check out Martian stream.
Gifts of the arcane.
Was good. We played some brutes. Nice. That the deck is fun. It for me at least, is people don't seem as interested in watching it as I am in playing with them.
Not many cards left.
I think we're dead.
Time's ticking.
Aren't you playing fun decks in Legend, Roffle? Well, because I really don't want to hit Legends. And so, instead I'm playing fun decks not at Legend. I would rather stay at Diamond 5 so that I can hang out at Diamond 10 next month. Because fun is not common for me when I hit Legend.
Not many cards left. No more cards.
Can you please share the reason? I don't know what? I tried. Sorry if I wasn't clear, but I feel like I just explained it. I mean, why don't you want to hit Legend? Let's...
A new song begins.
Okay, I'll try to be more clear. I'll try to be more clear. I don't want to hit Legend because I end up tanking my MMR such that I end up queuing against people in Diamond 5 to 1 anyway. There are no people that are playing fun decks at Legend in my experience, and I don't queue into them. So I just queue into the same decks that I queue into at Diamond 5 anyway. Then next month, if I stay at Diamond 5, I have a better chance at staying at Diamond 10 for a longer period of time because the win streak doesn't take over, and then therefore I can have more fun down there. Alright.
Well met.
Drawing the Tony early is good.
I see.
New Mendina, thank you for the 5 gifted.
What? That's a bunch of months. Hope you're doing well, buddy.
It is a bunch of months. Thank you, Mr. Possum, for the 36 months. A lot of long-term subs today. Thank you so much. Drawing the Tony early is probably better than drawing like the Agonies early, simply because it means I can just like with the Soularium a little bit easier.
Break it, you guys.
So we just coin the weapon. Should be in a pretty good spot. We have, as we've seen, more than enough damage to kill a druid.
Break it, you buy it. Break it, you buy it.
And before we get sticky fingered yet again.
Well met.
Numandina, thank you for another gifted sub. Very generous, thank you so much. People are running sticky? Yes, too many. Way too many. For what the meta calls for.
To perfection.
Break it, you buy it. Break it, you buy it.
I'm still a little hesitant to play this. There's just not much reason to right now, other than getting some more cost reduction. Which I can always just get with the, like, I still need to hit the curses and the Elekks. Matchup anyway, so that's pretty close to ideal here. Like, you know, we've had a lot worse outcomes so far.
Don't break it.
As soon as I hit, honestly, we're pretty close to just being able to go in already. I just need some additional mana. Found their DIY twig sphere, it seems.
I see.
Yep, pretty limiting in terms of what my play is going to be, so just has to be a Tamsin. Once again, I am here to be completely locked out of playing the game. Just the next turn or two.
Allow me to.
Well met.
Happy 1 year anniversary to us, Roffle. You are my favorite streamer, thank you.
Hey, thank you, Chosen Bunny, for the 1 year. Really appreciate that. That is a long time. Okay. And it just helps me. No, never mind. I have combo pieces still.
Who knows what secrets will 1,000 needles? Are you ready to rock?
I don't have enough damage anymore.
What is taking so long?
Yeah, welcome back in. Yeah, unfortunately, true. Like, there's just no way for me to get lethal there. I didn't have nearly enough damage.
You haven't heard the last of me.
Like, one Loatheb I can deal with. It's just the chain Loathebs, again, don't allow me to play the video game. It would have been lethal the turn prior to the anti-Kingsbane deck win. Kingsbane is not strong enough, popular enough, or reliable enough. There's no reliable way to counter Kingsbane Rogue. You just die. So probably never. And like,
You asked for it.
I don't know, countering one of a deck that's just kind of okay. Mid tier 2 doesn't sound appealing to me. Thought it was very prominent? No, Sticky Finger is very prominent. More prominent than Kingsbane Rogue, in fact.
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
The best way to counter Kingsbane is to kill them with your own game plan. Yep. That is true.
I know what you did.
Me tusks won't stop shuddering.
I need to do a lot of awkward testing for secrets moving forward, unfortunately.
Haven't heard of me? You will. Haven't heard of me? You will.
Yep.
It'll be our little secret. I know.
Mirror and Seeker Mage. Yeah. Don't think too hard about it. It's gonna break your brain if you do. Double Elekk is probably excessive. If I shuffle 6, that's 21, 28 damage. So I just need 3. Or I'll need double Agony plus single Elekk and we'll be fine.
Your death brings me joy.
Last time I saw you playing this deck, you were pulling your hair out. Is it better now? This is the first time I've attempted to play this deck.
Armor! Lightly used armor!
Ice block? Ice barrier? I've seen ice barriers. Either way, the ice block doesn't save them from fatigue.
Your signature is required.
Break it, you buy it!
You know nothing of death.
Leg of Flames would be pretty neat here. Here's confirmation that it is pretty neat. Probably want to hold one of these back for the... Oh, God, I can't... I have to maybe hold both of them back to test for objection and... I don't know. I can't afford to, unfortunately. Let's do this first, because I don't want to accidentally hit another Rift minion. We're just going to double Defile this. Beautiful draw. Hold this back. I have this and one more Kobold to test for the minion interaction. Is there ever a world where I can empty my deck this turn? Just get lucky for it. I did not get lucky, unfortunately. Or did I? I did. I've been racking my brain trying to plan around the objection and whatnot, and there's just been no need to do so.
Well met.
Wow.
Nas. Is highly appropriate there. Thank you for the 6 months though. Alright, enjoy those fatigue cards. Let's see what else is in their deck at this point. They just forgot to put the good secrets in their deck. Happens to the best of us, I suppose. I'm gonna grab some water real quick.
Nazoth versus Malfurion.
Feel the power of the wild world.
I feel your roots in the deep, awakening the nightmare.
Alright, Druid with all but guarantees. I need a Rune Mithril Rod. I think Roffle is just really good at playing around secrets. There's a lot of footage of me against Orion demonstrating the exact opposite. Inshallah.
Welcome, my devoted chosen.
Please explain to me why don't all decks on HS Replay together have an average of 50% win rate, but at lower, it makes no sense to me. Well, because not every single deck that every person plays registers on HS Replay, for one, because they have a minimum threshold for the number of games and pilots required to show up. And then on top of that, there's a large amount of selection bias associated with it, because you have to be running a deck tracker in order for your games to be recorded on the site, so... HS Replay is helpful, but not a perfect picture of certainly decks win rates and the metagame as a result at large.
Armor! Lightly used armor!
You cannot crack my carapace.
Okay. Play this next turn. All we need is one Agony, and then we can just aggressively empty our deck. Probably just tempo this out next turn. They're already on the golf stage, my god. Probably save that for dealing with the Gok. I don't think I die here most of the time, so probably just holding onto the vendor as well is a good idea, since I don't need to make hand space.
Nobody messes with my friends.
Armor! Lightly used armor!
Alright, still need both curses, right? I do kind of feel like I have a decent chance at lethal next turn. I just do need quite a lot of damage because of how hefty their armor total is, so I don't know if I want to take a risk if I don't have to.
Nobody messes with my friends.
Do you need to play the weapon? I don't think so. I don't think I have the opportunity to do so. I think I just have to go in this turn and pray that it's enough. So what I want to do is go here, here, here. Then I can go here, here, here. No. I needed to hit more of the, wait, I can play this. Play this. Kills me now. I didn't draw well enough at the end there.
You haven't heard the last of me.
If I had hit the second curse, there might have been a way to salvage that. Or I could have just taken a less risky line and healed up a bit more, but the risk there is that I just die.
Nazoth versus Tyrande.
You give me strength.
All eyes shall be open.
Been seeing a lot of big priests pop up lately, so I think we just kind of assume it's that. Seems to be the case. Just need to try and set up a situation where I can coin the rod. Well, good to see if we lose the game on turn 3 or not. Appears we did not. That's very good for me. I think I just hang out here. Looks awkward, but I want to save even this Fez cycle with the Mithril Rod. Alright, the second go is less likely than the first, but still certainly possible. I also just have like a from hand Shadow Essence potentially next turn.
Job done.
Seems pretty likely at this point that they have a Shadow Essence next turn, right? Can't even get cards out of hand to make this work. Unless I just do this. Which, to be honest, I don't really want to, but need to clear hand space somehow. This is useless anyway. Ow. Let's not mess around with the combo pieces anymore and just dump that. Next turn we have another weapon into like dump hand for the Tamsin. No real desire to draw more cards here. There it is.
You will be crushed beneath the endless tide!
You know nothing of death. Allow me to teach you.
Still need the Tony.
Armor! Lightly used armor.
This works as a Defile starter. So we're getting close.
You will be crushed beneath the endless tide!
It's just lethal. I don't think I quite have the mana for it, do I?
I'm almost out of cards. I must hasten.
Okay. We can just win next turn now. Wait. Yeah. I'm just gonna hold here. Shouldn't be any way we can avoid dying. Or that, rather, we can die. It's just, there's no reason to take a risk here.
Cards.
I am out of cards.
Haven't heard of me.
And I would like to draw all of their cards, please. It's faster than watching the fatigue play out, if we're being honest here.
Nazoth versus Garrosh.
Now you're sailing on my seas. Our gifts are not your weapons, War Chief.
Alright, found the weapon.
I see you've brought guests.
They did keep the leftmost card, so it could be like a control pirate warrior. One combo piece.
Ahoy, scallywag! Welcome, my
What I would like to do is find some board clear so that I have, like, clear skies for the Mithril Rod. Some of that could be done simply by tempoing the armor vendors and just getting ahead on board. Should be able to get a clean enough board with Drain Soul and Touch.
We're gonna need more gunpowder.
Also just draw this now. Pretty clean. I don't have a lot of like turbo draw yet. But hopefully we have a clean enough board for the Rod next turn.
We're gonna need more gunpowder.
It's like maybe one of the only things that prevents me from being able to do this. At the same time, I do not have a clear for the Cannoneer here, so I don't really see an alternative.
Job done.
Thanks, Buccaneer!
My stick now.
This is ludicrous. Just keeps happening, man. Like, I want to play cards that are interesting with, like, instant effect, but people are out of their mind.
The time has come to dethrone our former master.
Should be able to clean up next turn with Tamsin Defile. If I get hit by a second Snaky Finger, I might lose my mind.
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
They're pirates, so they have a reason to run to. No, sorry, but there is no reason to run to.
Blood and plunder.
Glory, I knew the goal.
You know nothing of death. Allow me to teach you. Crank it up to do it.
The game makes even less sense in this deck than other decks because you don't want to draw a 5-mana minion with your anchor. Right, nor do you want to override your anchor.
X marks the spot.
Glory, I'm here for the goal.
Don't really want to do this, but it does have to be this. Can we combo here though?
I'm almost out of cards.
5. Not quite. I think we just Defile touch and then win next turn. Right, because we do need to deal 40 damage. And that Kobold being the last card is kind of a problem. Okay. Shouldn't be able to die from here.
Set sail!
Like, even if they rat me, they can't really reliably kill the king.
It'll cost you an arm.
Stole all my cards.
We've had a lot of fun here today, but sticky filia is a serious condition that affects up
Oh
to
my-
10 billion Hearthstone players every day. Talk to your teenager about sticky finger, because if you don't, someone else will.
Oh my god, the chaos at the end there. Thank you, Collie, for the public service announcement and the bits.
To think you're actually useful.
Absolutely unreal.